Hello everyone and welcome back. So what I'll be talking today about is, have you ever wondered how hope, the word hope, impacts your brain? Interesting, huh? So I'll be talking all about what hope is and how it affects our brain and what is the science behind hope. So this is a very powerful word and we have been using it for a while, but do we really understand how it literally impacts our brain? This video is going to be all about unveiling the science behind hope, and you would find some really mind-blowing explanation. And as all you know, in this channel I come here on the weekly basis to uplift you all, to share the tools and the tricks which I've shared it with my clients, and they have seen so many successes. So with that, let's get started on learning all about the word hope. Let's try to understand what hope is. We all talk about hope and we have used it in our lives often. So let's talk about it. So let me explain it to you what hope is, then I will explain it to you what hope is not. Okay? So hope is sometimes equated with the burying of your head into sand and ignoring the reality, or sitting idly by waiting for things to get better. But in reality, hope is more nuanced cognitive process that involves well-known psychological concepts such as goal setting, agency, and cognitive reconstructing or restructuring. Hope isn't a denial of what it is, but it's a belief that current situation is not all that can be. So by a very famous PhD, Therma Bryant, it was explained this way. You can recognize something is wrong, but also that it's not the end of the story. So that's what the hope is all about. So I think personally, and most of you, we have used this word hope, where we are trying to understand it means that things can get wrong or things can go wrong, but entirely they are not wrong, they can be meant as well. So that's the hope, correct? So it's acknowledging the not recognizing that it's all good, but recognizing it has negative parts to it as well, but just realizing enough that no, it can get better. So that is hope. So let's talk about the difference between hope and optimism. So unlike optimism, we all know, which is simply the expectation of better future, hope is action-oriented and a skill that can be learned. So if I have to explain it to you in a very simple language, optimism is all about good. So we get optimistic about a situation, we get optimistic about what's going to happen, we can get optimistic about a person, it could be anything. So it has only positive connotations to itself. But where hope is very action oriented, and also, if I can explain it to you, it's a skill that you can learn. Okay, so that can be learned easily. Hope, giving hope to somebody, giving hope to yourself, I mean, it's a skill. We are often use the word hope in place of wishing. So the mistakes which we do is we use the word hope in place of wishing. So wishing is a very, again, optimistic approach to a situation, to anything. Like, you hope it rains today, or you hope someone's well. Correct? So you wish it rained today and you wish someone as well, said the Chan Hellman PhD, a professor of psychology, founding the director of Hope and Research Center at the University of Oklahoma. So he did talk about this, but wishing is a very passive towards a goal. And hope is actually taking action towards a goal. Isn't that fascinating? So what is the science behind hope? Let's talk all about it. So in the beginning of 1980s, the work of the late psychologist S. Rick Snyder, PhD, set the stage for much today's research about hope. Snyder defined hope as a perceived capability to drive pathways to desired goals and motivate oneself via agency thinking of use of those pathways. So as you all know, in our brains, we always form a neuron or neural pathways which connect together, and thus that's how our brain functions. So he said that it's a desire, it's a drive to a desired pathways which can lead to the desired goals we are looking forward to. So motivate oneself by the agency of thinking using those pathways. So Snyder also published a work on positive psychology, or the study of how people and communities can thrive together. So when we give hope to someone, we are also building a community, and we are developing a neural pathway, not only for us, for them as well. So that's why this word hope is such a powerful word, where it means action, correct? And it also means, skill. So you need to build an action along with the skill, and then you can give hope to other people as well as to yourself. And that gives a drive to you, if you're working on yourself, to move forward. And that's how the science is explained about this word hope. So in other words, I hope you enjoyed today's session, and please do comment below that what did you find so fascinating about this word hope and how you can use it in the future as well. So I want to end this video with a very interesting quote which says, once you choose hope, everything is possible. So I want you to think like that too. I'll be back again in another video next week. You all have a wonderful day.